you about the 3 shifts that you need to make to increase your sales. Okay, you are a coach, you're an entrepreneurial mom, you're a consultant, you're a service-based provider, product-based provider, whatever you do. You have been in business for a while now. You're probably not seeing the sales that you want to see. And so there are three mindsets that you're currently having, and I'm going to help you to do those 3 mindset shifts in this live. All right. And so, if you're not familiar with me, my name is Janelle Renee. I am your faithologist. I am a certified life and business mindset coach, and I help entrepreneurial moms to discover and build profitable coaching businesses so that they can create that life of freedom, the life of fulfillment that they truly desire. And ultimately, my passion is to help other moms to be able to be present, get paid while still being present with their children. That is truly my passion. That's what lights me up. Like even today, I was able to um just literally in the middle of the day, I homeschool my daughter, and so we literally just went to the mall, went to a restaurant for brunch, and I did work, and while I was working on my business, I was also helping her with her homeschool curriculum today. And this is the life that I once prayed for, and so I'm just so grateful that I'm able to actually live this life. And I just want to show up and just my brother, hi. I wanted to show up. I really want to show up and just pour value, pour into you, just to encourage you. Like, listen, the business that you aspire to have, you're going to have it, right? You're going to have it. God is going to bless you with it, but it's just for you to show up, steward it, do the things you have to do necessary to like make sure that you are truly living out the plans and the purpose that God has for your life, and really just taking the steps to really envision the life that you truly want, making a plan, actually sitting down, going after it, strategizing, reverse engineering. I teach all this to my clients, and I have a plethora of YouTube videos that I discuss, like really just writing the vision, making it plain, reverse engineering it into a plan of action, and then literally just start showing up every day, day by day, right? To actually actualize that vision into reality. And so I'm going to jump into what I have to share with you today, because I know it's powerful, and I know that there's so many women out there who have their businesses, but entrepreneurship is not for the weak, okay? It really is not. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it, but it's hard, right? But it's really ultimately, which heart are you going to choose? Which heart are you going to choose? Are you going to choose the heart of just staying stuck in your unfulfilling career, or are you going to choose the heart of learning, the learning curves, overcoming the learning curves that you need to overcome so that you're able to excel in your business and really be able to serve the people you're called to serve? Because God has given you gifts, He's given you talents, He's given you skills, and He's given you this purposeful work. And it's your responsibility to show up and be able to sell it well so that you can actually have a hand in helping others to transform their lives through your product, through your services, right? And so, hey everyone, thank you guys for joining. And so, oh, thank you so much for that, Kevin. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much. All right. So now the 3 shifts that you need to make to actually increase your sales in your business. All right. So first and foremost, right now, the first thing that you're having, the first shift that you're having right now is a mindset of doubt, right? So like I said, you're probably showing up day in, day out, working your business, but maybe you're not seeing the results that you want to see in your business. And so the enemy is planting that seed of doubt. And so the shift that you actually need to make is, instead of like having seeds of doubt, like thinking that your business will never work, you need to actually shift that mindset into understanding that what you have to offer, your business is dynamic, right? The trials that you've gone through, you've now created, and this is what I help my clients to do as well in my coaching program. But I walk my clients through a process where we actually look at some of the trials that they've gone through, the trials that they were able to triumph over, and then we create a trail, right? We create a trail, a 3 to 5 step process that can then help others to overcome that same trial, right? And then there's 2 other steps you have to you're going to testify about it. That's your marketing. And then the treasures come in. That's your sales, right? And so literally the first 3 steps is really going deep, going back in your past, looking at some of the painful experiences that you've had in your past. Those are your trials. And then how did you overcome it? What were the steps that you took to actually triumph over that trial? And then we're going to actually document those steps. What were those steps? What were the 3 to 5 steps? And this is going to be your product, right? This is going to be your service. This is going to be your framework that you're going to use to help others to overcome that same problem that you were able to persevere over. And so you have to understand that the doubt that you're feeling right now is just a learning curve. It's really just having the mindset to continue to show up even when you feel like you're not getting ahead, trusting and knowing that that consistency of you showing up constantly is going to pay off. It will pay off, right? I shared a video, my last video that I did. It was in regards to the biblical principle of sowing and reaping. If you're sowing seeds, you will reap a harvest, right? The whole point is you just can't give up. Galatians 6:9, like the word of God tells us that we will reap a harvest, but you just cannot give up. And so I want you to shift from the mindset of doubt into the mindset of understanding that your product, your service is actually dynamic because it's going to be life changing for others. All right. And so that's the first one. Okay. Shifting from doubt to dynamic. The second shift that you're going to make to increase your sales is, right now you're probably, like I shared before, because of the doubt, you're showing up, but maybe you're starting to be a little bit more inconsistent because you're feeling discouraged by the lack of results, right? You're not seeing the results you want to see in your business. You're not making the sales you want to see. You're making some sales, but not as much as you would like. And so now you're starting to feel discouraged. And I want you to shift. I really want you to just shift your mindset from being discouraged to actually understanding that you're going to have to be dedicated. You're going to have to be dedicated to your work, to your purpose work. You're going to have to be dedicated to serving the people you're called to serve. You're going to have to be dedicated to actually showing up to fulfill the plan and the purpose that God has for your life. He's given you a kingdom assignment. He's giving you your own divine assignment here on this earth, right? According to Jeremiah 1:5, God says, before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. And so you have a purpose, right? God has a plan for you. And so you have to be dedicated to that plan. You have a mission. You have a message that has to get out there. That is your marketing. And so you have to not think of yourself, but just really focus, take the attention off of yourself, take the focus off of yourself and really pour into the people you're called to serve, right? It's not every time you're going to want to show up, but when you think of the people you're called to serve, then that's going to give you the spark of energy, the inspiration that you need, right? To actually be able to show up and, even when you're tired. Hey, my bro, what's good, Rome Dog? The scripture I just shared was Galatians 6:9. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Rome Dog. I appreciate you guys so much. So you want to shift from having that mindset of discouragement to switching over to just understanding that you have to be disciplined. You have to be dedicated to the mission, dedicated to your God-given mission and assignment, right? And because we all have the same purpose here, and it's truly to just glorify God with the gifts, the talents, the skills that He's placed within us. And we do that when we are serving others, right? We glorify God when we're actually using the gifts He has given to us to serve others, to pour into others. And so you have to be dedicated on this road of entrepreneurship, right? And so the third and final shift that I wanted to share quickly with you is another reason why you're probably not generating the sales that you want to see is because you have this underlying subconscious belief about selling, right? You're thinking selling is like, maybe you have these limiting beliefs behind selling as if it's maybe sleazy, or selling is maybe taking something from someone. That's probably how you've perceived it because of some past experiences with selling. But you have to understand that selling is actually a noble thing. Like, selling is persuading for good, right? It's actually Like selling is actually serving others, because think of it, everything that you've actually had to purchase, it's something that you needed. And if that person wasn't selling it, then you would not be blessed by that item that you had to purchase, right? And so we often think, especially as believers in business, we think like, oh yeah, I'm going to just give it away for free, or I'm going to just discount my prices or whatever. But truly that is not serving when you're just giving away um giving away your product or your like the transformation that you have for someone else. When you're giving it away for free, like, people won't actually value it if you're just giving away your services for free. And so this is why it's important to understand the importance of selling, because where a man's treasure goes, that's where his heart is, right? And so it's like really important to understand that for people to cherish what you have to offer, they have to buy into it. There has to be skin in the game. And so for you, you need to like switch, especially as an entrepreneur, you have to switch your mindset from disdaining the idea of selling to actually taking delight in selling, right? So you're going to switch from disdaining it to actually taking delight in it, because you understand that when you perceive the value that you have to share and offer your clients, you're going to take delight in selling, because you know after your clients work with you or after your clients purchase this product from you, their life is going to be transformed, right? So first of all, you never want to actually sell something that you wouldn't actually buy yourself, right? And so that's number one. And so when the first step we said was understanding that what you have to offer is dynamic. And so if you understand that what you have to offer is dynamic, when you go out to sell it, you're thinking of the transformation your clients are about to have. And so that should cause you to have delight, because like, once they actually purchase, their life is going to get so much better, so much better. Yes, Rome Dog, know your self-worth. Know your self-worth. For sure. For sure. When you understand your worth, it's like, even if, you're showing up in business and like, maybe you're getting a lot of no's or whatever the case may be, you understand like, well, it doesn't reflect your worth, right? It never reflects your own worth, because you are priceless. Like, Jesus came, he died for us. Like, you are priceless. And I often hear a lot of people say, charge your worth, but I don't believe in that, charge your worth, because you can never, ever, ever charge your worth. You are priceless, but you have to understand your worth. You have to understand that what you have to share is worthy, and it's a blessing for others to have, if that's what they are needing in their lives at the time. And so yeah, so you want to actually, so the 3 shifts, right? The 3 shifts are to switch from having doubts about what you have to offer, about your product, about your service, to actually switching to understanding that what you have to offer is dynamic. Okay, this is your purpose work. This is your mission. This is your kingdom assignment. This is your, your God-given calling. And so you have to understand that what you have is enough. What you have is enough. And it's dynamic. It's life transforming. Okay. And then the second shift you want to make is from discouraged to actually being dedicated to showing up for your clients, showing up for, the people you're called to serve, dedicated to becoming a stronger version, overcoming the roadblocks, overcoming, the hindrances, the learning curves that you have to overcome, and really just being dedicated to the process, dedicated to the journey, right? Because this assignment on your life is much bigger than you. And so you don't want to quit midway, you want to literally finish through, like literally walk through it. Jehovah Ra, he's your shepherd. He's guiding you. He's leading your steps, right? God, the word of God tells us that he makes your crooked path straight. And so God is with you. He promises to never leave you nor forsake you. And so understanding that you have to just go through the process and know that you're just going to continue with continued iteration. You're just getting better over and over and over and over time, right? You're getting better and better with time. And then lastly, you want to switch from a mindset of disdain of selling to actually having delight in selling, right? Don't think of selling as sleazy, but understand that selling is actually serving the people you're called to serve. Because if you don't sell them the transformation, that they are desiring, then they're going to stay stuck. They're going to stay in the same spot, right? I'll be up in the mountain a couple of days. Oh, okay. Yes, good. Getting through the season. Yeah. All right. So yeah, I wanted to just share that. I wanted to share that. And so if you are an entrepreneurial mom and you know that you want to grow your coaching business or grow your digital product business and you are looking for assistance or a coach that can help you to overcome the blocks that you probably aren't able to even identify. As a business mindset coach, I help my clients to really be able to have the belief that they need behind their offer, behind their marketing, and behind their sales, right? We understand with any business at all, for any business to work, you need a compelling offer, right? Something to sell that people actually want to buy. You need connective marketing, right? And then lastly, that connective marketing is going to lead to consistent sales. And so these are the three things you have to have in every single business. And so I help you with each component of that. And I help you to actually have the belief behind each one of those phases of your business, right? And so not only are you getting the tool set, but you're also getting the skill set and the mindset to really be able to build and grow a compelling and a purpose-driven and a profitable coaching business, so that you can really be able to enjoy life on your own terms. That's the beautiful thing about coaching, is like you literally, it's so lifestyle friendly. It's so lifestyle driven, right? And so before I even knew about coaching, I just knew I wanted a lifestyle. Like I shared earlier, like I wanted a life like that I experienced today. Like it's the middle of the day. It's like literally 11 a.m. My daughter and I, my daughter's homeschooled, right? And so we both went to, in the middle of the day, went for brunch. We're sitting, we literally had the entire restaurant for ourselves. We're sitting outside, beautiful Miami weather, and there's a waterfall next to us. And I'm doing work on my laptop. I'm doing my own work because I'm preparing for the workshop that's going to be coming soon. It's going to be it's called the Call to Coach workshop, and I'm really excited to bring that forth. And so I've been working on that. And then, so I was working on that. My daughter was doing some homeschool work as well. She knocked it. She was doing so excellent. I was getting work done. And it was just a beautiful afternoon, you know? Like we were there for, let's see, about 3 hours. About 3 hours. And we got a lot of work done, you know? And it was just nice. She ate. We just chilled. Like we both, you know, it was just really beautiful. And like literally midday. And like if I 4 years ago, that was not my life at all, you know, and I was able to just literally 180 my life. And that's because of me building a digital business that's just flexible to the lifestyle that I desired, right? So I'm still getting paid while being present with my daughter. Like if I wasn't coaching, I wouldn't be able to like truly homeschool my daughter. I wouldn't be able to be in the middle of the afternoon, like just out at lunch, brunch with my daughter and just having a beautiful day. You know, these are the little moments that you can often overlook. But I had to really check myself. I was like, Janelle, like a few years ago, you were praying for this. Like I didn't know I was going to be homeschooling, but I was praying to be able to work for myself, right? And get paid doing what I love. And so so yeah, if you are an entrepreneurial mom and you probably started your coaching business or you're thinking of starting one, definitely just click the link. Just click the link in my bio. Um, coaching. It's like well, there's all different types of coaching, but I'm a business coach. I'm a business mindset coach. And so I help entrepreneurial moms to grow their business, to start and grow their business. And I'm more so leaning to, like, I am passionate about helping women to start purpose-driven businesses. Because for me, I'm a strong believer that any business that you have, it should be aligned with your God-given purpose. Like you don't want to jump into a business if it's not what God has called you to do, right? I'm huge gun hold on that. And so yeah, that is big for me. Women. Yeah. But yeah, if you've never heard of coaching, coaching is literally like such a beautiful business because it's like you can literally use your past experiences, anything that you've gone through, you can actually like help others go through the same thing. Like anything you've overcome in your life, like if you can literally create a framework, create a 3 to 5 step process that you've done to actually overcome that, and then be able to help others do the same. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. So it's not just for women. I serve women, but you can literally, there are many people that serve men, but I serve women. I feel like God has truly called me. I have a heart for moms because I know what it's like to work 12-hour shifts, being away from my kids for 13-hour shifts multiple days a week, as a registered nurse, at the bedside. That was me. Like I was literally away from my children for 13 plus hours a day, and I just really, my passion was to be able to have a career where I can still get paid but also be present with my family, be present with my children. And so that is my heart. Like my heart is for moms, like because I understand the pain of like literally watching your children grow up, and you're like, you're watching them grow up through FaceTime, or like the babysitter's like texting you, and like I just felt like I wasn't present enough as much as I wanted to be. And I just wanted to work on my own terms. And I like coaching was it for me. I didn't even at the time I had no idea that coaching was a thing either, so I understand. Um but yeah, by the grace of God, he led me to it. I appreciate you though. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And so I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. But if you want any more information about how I can serve you, that will be in the description. And like I said, I do have a workshop that's going to be approaching. I was trying to have it out by Wednesday. I mean, I'm sorry, by Friday. But I had a launch last week. And so that kind of pushed the masterclass back, or the workshop back. So still trying to go full-fledged, but if anything, I'll definitely do it next week. And then the week after, I'm traveling to New York. So yeah, it'll have to be either, if not Friday, then next week. But I'll keep you updated. All right. And so I pray you guys have a beautiful rest of your night. Stay blessed. By the best. I'm going to tell you, just as God told me, put one foot in front of the other, step out on faith, and trust God for the next step. I'll see you guys.